Soundcore Infini Pro Soundbar Review. The Soundcore by Anker Infini Pro would be my recommendation for anyone needs a good soundbar for their TV, without breaking the bank. Or pay almost twice as much for its rivals. A soundbar is the simplest way to upgrade the audio experience from your TV. It isn't just a matter how much you pay too, because even the most expensive TVs often struggle with vibrant sound. The rules of physics and the speaker size that slim TVs can hold within themselves, often are the limitation. And if you're someone who likes streaming content a lot, particularly from platforms such as Netflix, there's the new age goodness of Dolby Atmos audio. As long as you have the correct hardware for it. And that is exactly what the Soundcore by Anker Infini Pro soundbar delivers. It launched in the US way back in January 2019 and has now made its way to the Indian market. The Infini Pro is easy to set up, as a soundbar should be. The Soundcore Infini Pro total output is 120W. It supports Dolby Digital, Dolby TrueHD, Dolby Digital Plus, and Dolby Atmos. The company is calling it the world's first all-in-one Dolby Atmos soundbar. It comes with 3 EQ modes: movie, music, and voice. If you want to take advantage of the Infini Pro's Atmos abilities, you need to connect via HDMI to your TV and have an Atmos-capable source plugged into the soundbar. Get the Anker Soundcore Infini Pro if you're seeking a solid, mid-priced soundbar that doesn't need a separate subwoofer. But don't get it for Atmos. The name is a mouthful, but you'll find the price tag quite interesting. The Soundcore by Anker Infini Pro soundbar is priced at 15,999 rupees and you may be able to get it for lesser, if you can take advantage of the ever-prevalent cashbacks and discounts. This is a 2.1 channel soundbar setup that has 2 front-facing, 2.5-inch mid-range drivers, dual 1-inch tweeters, dual 3-inch built-in subwoofers, and symmetrical bass reflex ports on either side of the soundbar. And if you like heavy bass, spoiler alert, this can really get the glass panes shaking. At the back, nicely tucked away, are 2 HDMI ports. One is for audio input and is relevant in case your TV has the audio return channel, ARC, functionality with one of the HDMI ports. There is an HDMI out port, an ARC fundamental. In case you want to connect a video source directly to the soundbar and then pass through the video feed to the TV. The Soundcore by Anker Infini Pro soundbar does 4K pass-through and will work with direct-to-home, DTH, set-top boxes, STB. Gaming consoles such as the Microsoft Xbox and the Sony PlayStation as well as Blu-ray players. There's Bluetooth to, as expected. I preferred the optical audio input option to connect and the setup as well as the switch of the audio from the TV speakers to the soundbar was seamless. The settings for these will depend on your TV's options and interface. But mostly, you'll find the option to switch in the audio settings menu. The soundbar is 36-inch wide. The black fabric wrapped around the soundbar looks great and it's the subtlety as it sits beneath the TV that really shines through. One thing to notice though, this fabric will catch some dust regularly. And you should be ready to wipe or dust it as and when that happens. What Anker have done in terms of the form factor and design is that there is no need for a separate subwoofer. That means you don't have to worry about placing a big box on the floor somewhere near your TV. The Soundcore Infini Pro comes with Bluetooth 5.0 with support for a 2DP 1.2, AVRCP 1.5 and SBC decoding. Along with HDMI ARC, HDMI in for pass-through, digital optical out, 3.5mm auxiliary connection, and a USB port. The remote offers control of those functions as well, from volume to sound mode. You can also adjust the bass level from the remote. The free app for iOS and Android offers the same controls as the remote. The speaker's wide sound helped fill the room with dragon roars and shrieking soldiers while I watched Game of Thrones. And it made Jon Snow's speeches clear and easy to understand. The Infini Pro 14,999 rupees soundbar by Soundcore by Anker is priced at Rs. 15,999 in India and is available on Flipkart. Interestingly, Flipkart has it listed for Rs. 14,499. The e-commerce platform is also running multiple offers including a 10% off on HDFC Bank credit cards and credit, debit EMI transactions. A 5% unlimited cashback on Flipkart Axis Bank credit card. And no cost ME plan starting at Rs. 2,417 per month.